Hey guys, good morning. I hope you're well. Adrian here, and this is Frankie. Frankie, say hi. No, something more interesting outside. She's a killer. Be careful. Now, I'm bringing Frankie with me today. It's super early on Monday morning. My son's not very well, bless him. He's been up since about 4:30 this morning, so have I. So I'm just heading out for a coffee, but bringing Frankie with me has reminded me of an event that happened, that's something that could be quite useful for yourselves, and that is handling, or how to handle, difficult customers. Ever have any of those? No, surely not. But this time I took Frankie to the park. It's always the park or the beach, and I basically took her for a run around. She got back in the car. I got back in the car, about to drive off, and all of a sudden I hear this on my window, and there's a guy stood there, and he's effing and blinding at me like you would not believe. He's absolutely going nuts. And I reluctantly wound down my window to go, what the heck is going on? It turns out that this little one here, according to this guy, had done some business. She'd done a number 2, and I hadn't picked it up. Now, I hadn't seen it. I'm very diligent at picking up her poo, because I hate it when I see it in the parks. I'm not sure if you're a dog owner or not. But yeah, not fun. But I hadn't seen it. So anyway, this guy's going ballistic at me, and the first rule of handling difficult customers is you've got to let the customer, if they're venting, if they're going off like this guy was, let them vent, let them rant until it's all out. That's rule number 1. It's not always easy, because we can get a bit defensive, or we try and solve the problem straight away. But you've got to, if they're angry, you've got to let that go. And that's exactly what I did subconsciously, really, just let him vent. I did about 3 steps of a 5 or 6 step process in handling difficult customers. And this guy that's going nuts actually ended up picking up Frankie's poo himself, happily, and with his own poo bag. So if you want to get somebody to pick up your dog's poo, this is a good process to follow. So the second step, after he's gone off and vented and got it all out, the second step in handling difficult customers, I believe, is you need to apologize. And some people struggle with that, because especially for yourselves, your client, or it may not even be your client, might be going really upset or angry about something that's happened in service, for example. So it's not necessarily your fault or your issue or anything, but the client doesn't care. They just want it fixed, right? So it's really important that you apologize, and that's exactly what I did with this particular gentleman. I said, I'm really sorry. I honestly didn't see it. And I said, I hate it when I see other people's, other dogs' business, blah, 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 blah. But it's really important that you do that. And again, some people struggle with it because it may not be your fault, but the client doesn't care. You're representing your company, so it's important that you take responsibility for that. And that leads me on to the third point, which is you want to follow through on what you're going to do to solve the issue, or if you're going to get somebody else to look after it, still follow that through to make sure it's done. Nothing worse than passing the buck and then it's still not followed through. That's how you create even angrier clients. So in this example with the park, I said, after I apologized, I said, show me where it is, man, and I'm more than happy to go and pick it up. But he calmed down that much. He's like, no, it's okay. He goes, I understand your dogs can run off, or dogs do their thing hiding behind trees or whatever. He goes, I've got some poo bags. He said, I'll pick it up, and was happy to do so. So even if you do those few steps there, you're going to turn a lot of people around from upset or angry or disappointed into very happy clients. So that's my tip today. Just about to grab a coffee. But enjoy your day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.